is the best time to sell a house in Orlando? Should you wait until spring? Is summer really the hottest season for home sales? Or can you actually get a better deal selling in the fall or winter? If you've been thinking about selling your home in Orlando or anywhere in Central Florida, timing is probably one of the biggest questions on your mind. The truth is, there isn't a single month that it's perfect for every homeowner. And if you choose the wrong strategy, even during the best time of the year to sell your home could sit on the market. Today, I'm going to talk about how seasonality affects the Orlando real estate market, what buyers are doing throughout the year, and how to determine the best time to sell your home based on your goals. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adriana Flores. I'm a realtor in Central Florida and the Space Coast. And in this channel, I help homeowners, buyers, and people relocating to Florida to understand the real estate market so they can make informed decisions with confidence. If you're planning on selling your home in Orlando, Winter Garden, Lake Nona, Windermere, Winter Park, Kissimmee, Merritt Island, Cocoa Beach, or anywhere in Central Florida and the Space Coast, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you will probably understand the best season to sell your house in Central Florida, whether you should wait or list it right now. So let's start with the first question. Is there really a best time to sell in Central Florida? One of the biggest misconceptions I hear from homeowners is, I'll just wait until spring because it's when everybody sells. While there's some truth to that, the reality can be much more different. Unlike many northern states, Orlando housing market doesn't completely slow down during the winter. Why? Because Central Florida has several unique advantages. We have warm weather year-round, a strong tourism industry, continuous job growth, thousands of people relocating from other states. We have retirees, we have investors, and we have international buyers. That means buyers are entering our market every single month of the year. So, unlike markets where snow keeps buyers at home for months, Orlando experiences real estate activity throughout the 4 seasons. However, buyers' behaviors does change depending on the time of the year, and understanding those patterns can give sellers a real advantage. Why spring is traditionally the stronger selling season? Historically, spring has been the busiest season for real estate in Orlando. Activity usually begins increasing sometimes between February and April. There are several reasons for this. The biggest one, families and the school calendar. Many parents want to move during the summer so their children can start the next school year in the new home without changing schools in the middle of the year. That means many buyers begin shopping during the spring so they have enough time for finding the right home, negotiating, complete inspections, close, and move before the school starts. Spring also brings more buyers trafficked, more scheduled showings, and more homes coming on the market, and overall, a higher market activity. But here's something many sellers forget. Higher buyer activity also means higher seller competition. More homes are listed in spring than almost any other season. So simply listing during spring doesn't guarantee success. Your home still needs to have the right pricing, professional photography, excellent presentation, and a strong marketing strategy. Now, let's talk about summer. Summer continues to be another very active season in Orlando and Central Florida, especially because Orlando attracts people relocating from all over the country. Many families visit Florida during summer vacations, and while they are here, they explore neighborhoods, visit schools, drive around different communities, and many of them decide this is where they want to live. That's why summer tends to bring a large number of relocation buyers. But again, summer also means increased competition. Many homeowners wait until school is out before listing their home. So buyers have more inventory to choose from if your home isn't properly prepared, or if it is overpriced, or if your marketing isn't strong. It becomes much more easier for buyers to move on to another listing. Today's buyers are comparing dozens of homes online before even scheduling a showing. That first impression matters more than ever. Now, why fall and winter might be the hidden opportunity? Let's talk about what many homeowners completely overlook: fall and winter. A lot of people assume nobody buys homes during the holidays, but that's actually not true in Florida. In fact, some of my favorite transactions have happened during the fall and winter month. Why? Because while there may be fewer buyers, there's also far fewer sellers. Less competition means that your home has a better chance of standing out, and the buyers who are searching during this time frame are often extremely motivated. They might be relocating from work, or they might be retiring or moving before the new year, or they may be purchasing an investment property, or snowbirds deciding to make Florida their permanent home. These are not casual shoppers. These are people who have a time frame, and they usually need to make a decision. Florida's climate also plays a huge role. While much of our country is dealing with the snow and freezing temperatures, people here are still touring homes comfortable in December and January. That creates opportunities that simply don't exist in other states. The calendar isn't the most important factor. Now, here's probably the biggest takeaway from this video, but it is not the bigger factor that determines how quickly a home will sell. In today's market, the factors that usually matter the most are pricing your home correctly from day one. It's critical. Today's buyers are educated. They are comparing homes against every similar property online. And overpriced home often sits on the market longer, no matter what time of the year. And the longer it sits, the more buyers begin to wonder if there is something wrong with the house. Then the presentation. Buyers shopped online first. That means professional photography, decluttering, fresh paint, minor repairs, landscaping, cleanliness. All those have a huge impact on buyers' interest. Sometimes a few small improvements can generate thousands of dollars in additional value. Then we have marketing. Selling a home today isn't just putting it on the MLS. It requires professional photos, videos, social media, digital advertisement, email marketing, and reaching buyers wherever they are searching. The better your exposure is, the better chances of attracting qualified buyers quickly. Then we have the local market conditions. Every neighborhood performs differently. For example, Lake Nona may behave differently than Winter Garden. Winter Garden may perform different than Oviedo. Dr. Phyllis may have completely different inventory levels than Windermere. That's why local neighborhood data is often much more valuable than national headlines. So, when should you sell? The best time to sell really depends on your goals. Ask yourself, do you need to move because of work? Am I trying to maximize my exposure? Am I buying another home? Do I have children changing schools? Will less competition benefit me? Sometimes waiting until spring can make perfect sense. Sometimes listing it in October is actually the smarter financial decision. Every homeowner's equation is different. That's why I always recommend building a strategy around your goals, not just the count. So, when is the best time to sell a house in Central Florida? The best time is when your home is prepared, priced correctly, and marketed effectively for the current market conditions. Spring and summer usually bring more buyers activity. Fall and winter often brings less competition. But great homes with the right strategy can sell successfully in any season. If you're thinking about selling your home in Orlando or anywhere in Central Florida and would like to know what your home is worth today, how much equity you have, what your neighborhood is doing, and whether now is the right time to sell, reach out or schedule a consultation, and we'll review your home's value, current market conditions, and create a strategy that fits your timeline and your goals. If you find this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe for more information about the Orlando real estate market, relocating to Central Florida, home buying, and home selling. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.